Are you at that weird in-between stage in your business where you're no longer a beginner, you're making a little bit of money, but you're not like making a shitload of money where you're the super expert powerhouse that everyone goes to? I totally know what you mean. And in today's episode, I'm going to share with you how to handle it. Let's get into it. Hey guys, it's Elise here from House of Brazen, where I help entrepreneurs build profitable businesses. And today I'm sharing with you how I handled my in-between stage in business. So you're going to get to a point where you're not a beginner. You've learned everything you need to know to get your business up and running. You have products, you're making sales, and they're good, but maybe they're not consistent enough, or maybe it's not enough for you to be able to either leave your job or live that life that you really want to be living yet. So I went through this in the second year of my business, and I found it tough initially because it was almost like there was no content out there for people who were at the in-between stage. There was nothing to sort of show you what was next. It was either like a lot of beginner strategies and getting set up, or super advanced stuff that was way over my head. And that's when I figured out the in-between stage is actually like a reconfiguration stage, because you're not a beginner anymore. There are some things that you're going to be using that don't feel right to you, or feel outdated, or there are going to be things on your website that are broken, or you discovered holes in your business over that time that you really need to fix. What that looked like for me was that I had to take some time to actually just reflect and look back on my business and think about what was working for me and what wasn't. So the things that I discovered was that I was so unorganized. I did not have a plan. I was just basically writing a post the week it posted, and that was just not a productive use of my time. So I knew that I had to get far more organized and better at planning my business ahead of time, so that it saved me a lot of stress and sanity, and so that I could actually work on my business rather than in it all the time. Another thing I discovered was that there were certain sales techniques or strategies that I was using that I didn't want to use anymore, and it didn't feel aligned with my business. And also there were other strategies that I really wanted to amplify, that I really wanted to focus on, that felt more in alignment with my business, but I didn't have the time to do that when I was trying to get above water. This also helped me realize that I wanted to go back to being a bit more general in my niche, rather than being specific and focusing solely on passive income. I wanted to actually talk a bit more general to allow myself to explore again on what topics I actually want to focus on. And it also allows me to get more personal with it. If I didn't have that in-between stage, I honestly feel like my business would be like a pieced together thing, rather than like a smooth and streamlined entity that I believe it is now. So that's my advice for you. If you feel like you're at the in-between stage where you're not a beginner, but you're not exactly where you want to be, use that in-between time to actually make a better business. Go back, reflect. What's working for you? What's not? What doesn't feel in alignment for you anymore? And then take the time to implement those new processes. Do you need to be more organized like I did? Do you need to change your sales strategies? Is the type of content you're creating not in alignment with you anymore? Really take this time to assess and then pivot. Keep the things that are working, that you love and that are in alignment with you, and drop the rest and carry on forward. You will be hitting that next stage where you want to be in no time. Okay, my lovely, that's it from me today. Now, I would love to hear from you. Are you in the in-between stage yourself? And if so, what is one thing you're going to take from today's episode and implement today? Thanks so much for watching this video. I'd love it if you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you in the next episode.